Welcome to the Gerry Anderson podcast on a day when the presenter drags his weary bones into radio foil, only to be greeted by a barrage of sneering invective and, let's be frank here, actionable slander. All this occasioned by the presenter putting his body the day before through the hell that is the Belfast Marathon for the benefit of others less keenly honed and poorer than himself. Dear Gerry, you pot four reds and 4 yellows, giving 12, but go to the pocket with the cue ball off the last red. What does that mean?
Oh, there's a man asked me a snooker question yesterday.
You were talking about snooker in this programme yesterday?
Yeah.
Have you no shame?
No.
Have you no shame? Have you no feeling for the Have you no feeling for the traditions of this programme that's been built up over the years?
Let's
you don't
forget
talk about
about
snooker. No, people are sending me things like, you pot 4 reds and 4 yellows, giving 12, but go to the pocket with the cue ball off the last red. Yeah. I'm supposed to understand this?
Let us talk about you.
Okay.
Yes. do you mind?
Just this once. Go ahead.
Right, tell me about your marathon yesterday.
Well, I have to say that yesterday was one of the best days of my life, I have to be honest with you.
Yes. How far did you run?
6 miles.
You ran 6 miles yesterday. Mm-hmm. And how long did it take you?
I didn't run 6 miles.
Right, okay.
I covered a leg which was 6 miles long.
And how long did that take you?
It went from Gideon's Green to Corporation Street, right? And first of all, a very picturesque little route along the Belfast Lough. Sea breezes and all that kind of thing.
Yes, you did that the day before in a car.
Yes,
you told us that.
And indeed, but the only thing was, I think now I've seen enough of the Duncrew Industrial Estate, because you walk through that entire estate and then you emerge at Corporation Street to the screams of the enthralled masses and the excited young women.
How long did that take you?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half. 6 miles.
I'll wait for you to do the mathematics. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you're averaging 15 minutes a mile.
Yeah.
You're averaging 15 minutes a mile, both walking and running.
Not jogging, not running, just kind of
jogging.
Yeah.
Okay. And you never once get into a car.
It's a race, Sean.
Yes,
it's not
you
just
never once. You never stopped. You did it's not an hour and a half.
It's not like a man out having a walk. This is a marathon, a supervised, official race. Yeah. You do not cheat. You don't get a taxi. You don't get a bike. You don't get a taxi. You don't get a lift. There are people watching you. There are stewards along the way. You have to. They take it very seriously. This is a professional race here. You can't get a lift.
Who timed you?
I'll tell you who timed me. I timed me. Because I started at a particular time and ended at a particular time. I have this wonderful thing. It's called a mobile phone. There's a wee thing on it that says...
You were running with a mobile phone?
No, I wasn't running with a mobile phone. When I arrived, a person was waiting for me, and I looked at my mobile phone and I realised...
And then when the man went beep, they start the race, you handed the mobile phone to a person.
Shows you how much you know about anything.
Well, I'm asking you. I don't. I've never been in a marathon. That's why we're asking you.
Why be so sceptical? You're so sceptical.
Because...
Doubting Thomas?
I am doubting Thomas, and unless I put my hands into your runners, I doubt you.
Not many people realise the pressures on the presenter when he decides to parade himself in front of the public in daylight. Expectations are high amongst the unwashed, and new situations often present themselves, to which are applied, of course, new solutions.
Well, I would hate to see you if you run a full marathon, Jerry.
So would I.
Because yesterday you were flanked with 2 glamour girls.
I was indeed.
And you looked as if you could have run another marathon.
I'll tell you what, I was firing on all cylinders.
And earlier on, the big fella was right. You had skinny tracksuit bottoms on.
I know.
They were ancient, Jerry. I threw those out when I was about 6 years old.
No, I have to protect my legs from the glare of the sun. Right. The sun's rays were very strong yesterday. I was going to wear these small Lycra ones, but I thought maybe I'd get a little thrush.
Well, Jerry, you were so enthralled with this chat with these 2 glamour girls. And my husband spoke to you and you didn't even reply.
I was too busy talking to the girls.
And excuse me for interrupting. Did you see him running?
Oh, no. He was walking, chatting away.
So right. We're just trying to get someone on the programme this morning that actually witnessed and watched him.
There'll be plenty of that. Many people will volunteer.
Yes.
Do you know the best thing about a marathon like that, when you're walking? Do you know the way sometimes, and I don't want to say this in the wrong way, but you know, sometimes when you're walking along the street and people kind of come up to you and walk along with you and talk to you, and you can't get rid of them. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm with the best of intentions.
Yes.
And what about you, all right? And then they walk along with you, and then sometimes it's very hard to get rid of them. The marathon's great. Whenever you're walking, you're taking a little rest. You're walking along for a while, and some guy's walking beside you. You start to chat to you and all about his auntie and stuff like that. You just run away. You just run away. Or if you're running and the guy runs beside you, starts talking, you just stop. And then he has to run on because he can't stop along with you. It's great. Podcast listeners will not be surprised to hear that the presenter is less than happy with those who have been assigned to help him. He doesn't mind laziness and indolence. It's the spirited defiance that rankles. I think I'm unappreciated, to be honest with you. All those good people down in Belfast yesterday were very supportive, and they urged me on, and I come back here to find nothing but cynicism, doubt, and indeed, well, nastiness, to be honest with you. And I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy with your attitude. Who have we got today? What girl have we got?
We always have Emma.
Emma, encourage me.
No, Emma doesn't believe it either. Emma's sitting doing her maths as well.
That's because you've soured her.
I'm not.
Emma,
I've soured her.
You've soured her. You have. I know. When Emma came in here,
I haven't.
Do you know what she was? She was a breath of sunshine when she came in here. But then she started working your reprogram. Then she became an old hag.
Oh, so you're an old hag, I am. You're an old. You call Emma an old hag.
No, she started to shrivel up.
Oh, it's lovely.
Dry up, and she became 10 years older. And all she talks about now is golf and other people's business.
There's something wrong with you today.
Yes,
there is something wrong with you today.
It's wrong. I'll tell you what's wrong with me. I feel under.
Are you having bladder problem? Are you?
No.
Are you now? Tell the truth.
It's my back bottom. My front bottom's all right. It's my back bottom is the problem.
Your wee bowel's not working.
The only people in England talk about front bottoms and back bottoms.
Nah. What about prunes or porridge?
No, I can. No, it's okay. No, I eat that.
Yes. And is there?
What?
Are you having a wee problem there?
No, it's all right.
Have you piles?
I haven't got piles. No, nothing at all.
Well, what's wrong with you?
I went through a lot of energy yesterday.
There's something wrong with you today. I know it.
What do you think? I ran 6 miles.
You're in pain today.
I am in pain.
Yeah.
I am in pain. Don't you realise what I've done yesterday? I ran for Ireland yesterday.
Did you sleep?
I slept, yes. Not during the race, but after.
No, but did you sleep at all last night?
I slept plenty. I slept good. I was running for
Why'd
Ireland.
you go to the toilet now during the news? See if it'll help you.
Don't want to.
Go on.
I'm going to listen to the news.
When the world was a younger place, epic sportsmen had nicknames incorporated with their given names. Typhoon Tyson, Two-Ton Tessie. Now we have Comb Over Charlton, Potato Head Rooney, and yes, 6 Mile Jerry. 6 Mile Jerry, I want to be known as from now on.
6 Mile Jerry, not 6-pack Jerry, 6 Mile Jerry.
6 Mile Jerry. 6-pack Jerry will come later. What do you see when I hone my body? 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. 6 miles ran with hardly any fuss. Never mind the other 20. There were runners there in plenty. But 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. Coyle was on the golf course playing with his stick while Jerry shrugged the sweat off with a dainty little flick. 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. 6 miles ran with no fuss. Never mind the other 20. There were runners there aplenty. But 6 Mile Jerry is the one for us. Robinson and McGuinness are vying for the top. Now is the time both should give it up. 6 Mile Jerry will answer the call. He'll run for us. He'll run for all. 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. 6 miles ran with no fuss. Never mind the other 20. There were runners there in plenty. But 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. Mathematicians and scientists are working on his speed. 6 Mile Jerry pays them little heed. He's training for next year, and for 7-7 he will swear 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. 6 miles ran with no fuss. Never mind the other 20. There were runners there in plenty. But 6 Mile Jerry is the man for us. You know, I agree with that.
You're so tired you can hardly talk.
I spotted Jerry yesterday.
He's exhausted. There's a man on one.
Good morning, Jerry. No more turkey neck. No more.
So angry. There's a man on one.
The people don't like you like this, you know. Do you know what you're doing? You're sniggering and sneering.
I'm not.
It's like a little bully in a playground.
I can see that you're tired.
No, you can sense weakness.
Yes.
You're homing in for the kill. No. It's all right for you playing with your stick on the golf course.
I can see that.
No more turkey neck, no more GMA, no more Golf Mac Alpha, no more light-fingered Anderson, no more Marathon Man. From now on, you'll be known as the 6 Mile Kid.
6 Mile Cross and the 6 Mile Kid.
6 Mile Cross. I'm angry today.
Yes.
I'm 6 Mile Cross. Welcome to the Daily Jerry Anderson podcast, which today finds the presenter handicapped in that he finds he is unable to play any music due to staff negligence concerning the machinery. An hour and a half is a long time to talk if a man has nothing to talk about. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I was making a call.
I know you were. I'm terribly sorry.
I'm sorry, taking a call. I wasn't making a call. I was taking
I sincerely hope you're not making a call because, after all, the BBC doesn't want the licence payers to be paying for your personal calls. No. Look at this here. Has Ken been in here?
Ken's on his break.
I thought he might be. I'm down to one
Ken's
CD.
Ken's here from 6 o'clock in the morning.
What?
Ken's here from 6 o'clock in the morning. Ken's entitled to a little break at 10:30.
Isn't it funny that his break coincides with the only Radio Ulster programme that comes from this station?
Yes.
Wouldn't you think that it would be the most important one? That's what the majority of the listeners are listening. That's when Ken decided to go off and eat his buns.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let him know that I am down to one CD player because the other one keeps saying welcome and won't do anything else.
You have a third one on standby.
No, but I don't know how to work it. Oh, the second one's saying welcome now as well. This is ridiculous.
So it's going to be a long...
It's going to be a long time. It just says welcome. Would you ask him? I want to see him.
Yes.
Tell me I need to see him.
What about your backup?
The backup. The two CDs are just saying the two CD players are just sitting saying welcome.
Have you a CD in?
Yes, I have. I thought of that right away. That's the first thing that occurred to me.
And did you press the round centre button?
Yes, I've pressed it. It just keeps the two of them are saying welcome, 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 Jerry, welcome, welcome.
The undertone's in now to help you.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, you see, this is
what about your backup boy?
Look at that. Look at that. I mean, how are we going to fix that? You see, what happens is you just do welcome. What does it say? Welcome.
Yeah, but
welcome.
But what?
Switch it off.
You switch it off and switch it off. The undertone
that's what the people do when you ring them in India. Switch off your computer. You're correct, smashing. Don't know.
Stop that now.
Look, he's speaking now, real.
I know.
He's speaking in real time. The presenter is slowly recovering from the Herculean effort and energy required to run a large and long section of the Belfast Marathon, observed every yard by a pitiless public. He was vulnerable in the morning, weakened and, yes, tired and emotional, unable to defend himself in the usual robust manner.
You're very grey today. I don't mean your complexion. Let me clear that up. I mean your outfit. It's very nice, very fetching.
Thank you very much indeed.
Very schoolboyish and very innocent and very young.
It's very seldom that you admire anything that I wear.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
And I'm glad to see that you're looking and sounding much better today, because yesterday you were tired and I didn't realise it, and I really should apologise to you because I took advantage of your tiredness.
I don't accept your apology.
Oh, please do.
I won't.
Please do.
Because you deliberately picked on me because you knew I was weak yesterday.
Yes.
And anyone who picks on the weak should not be encouraged or be forgiven.
But I'm apologising.
Do you know what you're like? You're like a lion on the Serengeti. You know the lion that hides behind the bush and it sees all the wildebeest coming along, and it looks and it sees one of the little calves, and he sees a little calf that's limping, and his mom is going, come on little wildebeest, I know you've got a sore leg, but you better watch them lions. And the wildebeest is going on and goes, Mommy, I'm doing this hard as I can. And all the wildebeest move off, and the little wildebeest with a bad leg is going, I'm trying hard. And the lion says, there's the boy you want there. Look, there's the boy for us. Look, the wee boy with a lump there. Let's circle around him. Look, we'll pounce on him, we'll eat him. That's what you like, yes. You saw me coming in. You saw I was weak from physical exertion.
Yes.
And you said, I'll just go for him. And you sneered and you laughed and you cackled. And you made Emma do it as well. Emma, who's going to the Sony Awards.
Yes.
They're even sending the women.
Well, anyway.
They're even sending the women now.
Even Emma and I
are you going to Sony Awards as well?
No, I was asked.
You were not asked. You're a liar.
I was asked.
You weren't asked.
I was asked.
Who asked you?
The manager.
He did not ask you.
He did so.
He can't ask you.
He did ask me.
He didn't. There's no reason for you to be there.
The manager asked me would I go.
You're a liar.
Well, where's the manager?
I don't know. Why did he ask you and not me?
I'm sure.
I have a hair profile. I'm number 10 on the list of our Ulster's most loved personalities.
Yes.
Why would he not me? There's no sign of you.
I thought about you last night. You finished last. You were last.
Well, who was 12th?
He was 10.
I know, but what about the other ones, the ones that weren't on it? Does it mean that they don't matter? They don't matter? Money is scant reward for what the presenter does on a daily basis. What he craves most of all is recognition and praise. This may come in many forms. The radio equivalent of the Oscars is held in London every year, known as the Sony Awards. Only the cream are invited. The presenter isn't going, but Emma is. The only people who are going are people who have a reason to go because they've been nominated or done something worthwhile during the course of the year. You have done nothing during the course of the year but play golf and talk about your neighbours. That's all you've done. That does not qualify you to go to the Sony Awards. You have not done anything of any merit or of any good
or of any value.
The manager said, because I have a new programme with extended period of time on air
And no money.
and no money, they said the least we can
Because
do...
we've extended your programme and given you no more money, we have
Yes.
decided that we should treat you.
And that's what he said to me. He said, would you like to come to the Sunday Awards with me?
You're lying.
And I says, no,
You're a
thank you
liar.
very much. It's true. You ask him when you see him.
I will ask him. He
Yeah,
better,
do.
not, he better not lie to me. See if this
He
is
doesn't
true.
lie. He's not allowed to
He's
lie.
not a lie. No, but I know you're lying because I know by the way your eyebrow twitches. Your eyebrow twitches. You didn't know that, did you? Your eyebrow twitches when you lie.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, you see, now I always know when you're lying. And the little irises in your, not Iris Robinson, little irises in your eyes get bigger.
By the way, you're not on Fader Start as far as I remember.
Excuse me?
You're not on Fader Start on your backup.
All right, then, okay.
Well, try it to see if you can work it.
Hold on a second.
See if you can find how it works.
I'm working on a rogue
Yeah, but
machine.
work it now.
I'm working on a rogue machine. Work it now. You see, it won't even...
Yeah, but
two of them are saying welcome, the other one doesn't work at all.
yeah, but just try it.
Okay, I'll try
Press
it.
play. No, press play.
Don't shout at me like
That's
that.
the wrong fader you're on.
How do you know? You can't. What are you, some kind of hawk?
No, but is your thing not over there? The other
My
side.
thing is where it always is. My
Is
thing
it not over?
here.
On the, are you not? Yes, you press play on the machine.
Yes, nothing happening. Look, there's none of them.
There
working.
you are. You see, that's what, take it off now. That's how it works.
Okay,
you see.
That's
So you
right.
put it on, you cue it up, and then you press play. It's not on Fader Start. Okay.
So here, what we have here is a situation whereby
Yes.
we've got a flagship programme coming from the furthermost point of the empire, Derry Stoke Londonderry in the northwest. It's a great privilege to have a network programme coming from here. So what do we have? We have two people working on it who don't care. We have an engineer who takes his break when the programme starts. And I am sitting here with 3 CDs, none of which are working. How am I supposed to cope? Good morning, listeners. This is the Jerry Anderson Show. Seamus Heaney insists on writing to this presenter. Has he no poems to unrhyme? It might surprise some people who see me as a poetic celebrity, considering that I don't rhyme at all. It may surprise them to know that I have a great regard for the banshee. Have you ever been confronted, Sean, with the banshee? Have you ever met it?
I've never, nor have I ever heard it.
Have you never heard the banshee?
Apparently, it's a sign of death, isn't it?
Apparently, this is the way it goes if I may do an impersonation because no one else will do them. This is a banshee. Oh! What about ye? Kipperlin! The weeping woman, the kneeing maid, the blubbering biddy. These are all caricatures of our native race. Oh, the O's and the Macs need hear my cry. One of you is going to die. I'd love to sit on moonlit bogland and have a good talk with the banshee. This is what's wrong, Sean. No one has ever conducted a conversation with the banshee. Nobody has ever said to the banshee, well, how do you feel? No, at night there. No, on your own. Do you not feel like crying? You want to cry now? How do you feel? What's the first thing come into your head? The way BBC reporters do. How do you feel? What did you feel like when you realised the man had driven the car through your front window? How did you feel? And have a good talk with the banshee. I'd hand that banshee a box of Kleenex tissues and say, and when did you first become aware that you could foresee death? That's what I'd ask it. Talk the night away with the banshee. That's what I want to do. Sure, the crack would be mighty. Maybe perhaps a drop of poaching, and maybe perhaps a verse or two. This is Seamus Heaney saying, keep her lit until I get out. Hello?
Hello, Jerry.
Yes, hello.
My name is Paul Newman, Jerry.
Good man, I saw your latest movie.
Nothing to do with that old boy.
Yes, of course.
I'm better looking.
Poor Paul Newman, of course, is gone now.
Yes, go on.
But you're still here.
I'm the only one left.
Congratulations.
Jerry.
Mm-hmm. The sound of your throat, you might be there much longer.
That's right. Same old fags as you're promoting.
It costs you £1 to smoke in the Belfast International Airport. You should go and live there. That'll put you off them.
No.
Actually, it shouldn't be cost £1. Actually, the way things are going, it shouldn't cost
Shouldn't be
£1 to buy a
packet.
cigarette.
Aye.
Yeah, anyway. Go ahead.
Jerry,
Anyway.
up until 3 weeks ago, I had a border collie dog.
Yes.
He lived till he was 15 and he's died.
Oh, dear.
So I'm in the market for a wee pup.
So
A wee
soon?
border collie male pup.
How long ago was your own dead?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's very quick, you know. Because you know what's going to happen? Have you ever had... I've never said this before. Have you ever had multiple dogs?
No.
Have you
Only
only
ever had one.
Well, you see, you need to be very careful, and I'll tell you why. Because that dog that you had, because you've only had one dog, you probably don't realise that all dogs are different.
Not in a practical sense, but actually, the next dog that you get, if it's the same breed, you'll expect it to be exactly the same as the last one.
No.
And it won't be. It won't be.
No.
It might be smelly or something. It might spit at you. You know, it might fart. You know, it might do things that the other dog didn't do. And you say,
I can assure you they all fart.
I know, but some of them fart more than others.
Yes,
But
well.
and you do want to be saying to that dog, you're not as good a dog as the last one.
You don't fart as nice.
No. Tell me this. What kind of a dog is it again?
It's a border collie.
Border collie. And you want
A
a pup?
working dog.
A working dog.
Aye, male.
Male. A male working border collie. A pup you want.
Yes.
You might have to pay money for that kind of
I
thing.
don't mind.
That's okay. And where do you what part of the country do you live
I
in?
live in the Dublin Road in Antrim, Jerry.
Okay, then. Well, that's fairly rural. So
It
I would say there'd be someone within that particular region might have a working male collie.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? Mm-hmm. Now, this may seem a very silly question, and I'm sorry, Paul and Jerry.
All
but
right, sure.
a working dog.
You
is
know what
that-
a working girl is?
No, but a working dog, is that a dog that rounds up sheep?
That's it.
What do you think it is? Is a dog a joiner?
I didn't know what a working
What do
dog
you think, it's a
was.
brickie?
Well, I didn't know.
Works in an office?
What's a
Well, if
working
we can go out and
dog?
earn a lot of bob, it'll make things
know.
better as well.
You know, I didn't know whether it was a wee dog you kept outside or something.
Well, you
that
see,
wasn't allowed in the house.
border collies are limited as to occupation.
So that's just
right.
a wee black and white dog. A wee
Black and
collie,
white.
wee black and white collie.
The ones that round up
That's
the sheep,
it.
yeah. That's what they
I
do.
didn't know they were border. They're called border collies.
They are border collies.
I didn't know that's what they were called.
You should go out more.
Was it Black Bob?
Black Bob.
Was Black Bob the man that had sheep? That was Black Bob a
Stop
dog?
now. Stop
no,
now.
no. I want you to know: was Black Bob a dog, or was Black Bob the owner of a dog?
Black Bob was the dog.
Black Bob.
Yeah.
So what would you call Black Bob's owner?
Black Bob Senior.
No, what was there? You are. Come on. Do you remember the man that had the dog?
Lord
Black
Grace.
Bob's
Lord
dad.
Tarzan. Lord
What was
Greystoke.
Black? Aye, what was Black Bob's daddy called?
Art McTavish.
Come on.
I don't know
I
what
don't know.
Black Bob's daddy was.
Oh, no, they are.
Well, what are you asking me for?
Because I want to find out.
Yes, damn it.
Had
Google
Black
it for
Bob's
you.
daddy got beard? Was he a big tall man? Was he?
He was called Black Bart.
Oh,
And then he was Black Bob. Emma, will you Google that and get him off my back, please?
Anyway,
Yeah,
the
we'll get you.
working
We'll get
dog.
you a pup, a black working. I can't even think of
And
anything.
Black
Paul.
working dog.
Black
Paul.
working dog.
Collie.
Okay.
Do you do all the whistling, Paul?
I will do the whistling,
Is
yes.
that right? And are you man? Do you do that? And what does that mean? Give me.
Who did that? Was that you who did that?
No, me and Paul. I
the
did
two
the
of
first
you.
one.
Who did the first one?
I
Okay,
did the first
Sean,
one.
do one. No, you don't.
No.
Is this you?
No, it's Paul.
I don't know who's who.
Right.
Paul, stop it. Sean, you do one.
No, but listen.
Do one.
All right. I want.
Will you do one now?
I
Just-
want Black Bob to turn right. Give me a whistle for the turn right whistle, and I'll do it. No, you can't whistle. Right, Paul. Give me a turn right whistle, Paul. If I want Black Bob to turn right, what
No,
do
but
I do?
here, no. I don't want this dog to round up sheep.
That's a working dog.
A working dog because they're more intelligent.
You see, he doesn't want. You want this working dog not to work.
Do you want to go in the dole or something?
I'm going to train him to do tricks and things like that there and
On the Dewey sheep.
run around the golf course.
Oh, you should go. Birdie, 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 eagle, eagle, birdie, birdie, eagle, eagle.
I could be getting all the birds instead of the dog.
Now, if you get it to play golf, now there's a dog.
There's the dog.
All right, then we'll get you one then. Okay.
Good man.
Thank you.
So it's a working dog. It's not to work.
Will you stop now?
He'll not have too hard to work.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Bye. Bye. You were trying to stretch that out.
No, I just wanted to do it. I knew there was something about a working dog.
Say hello to Mary and Eddie, Anthony and Wendy. We have cheered them up. See, we've cheered people up today. It's not like us.